Well, good to see you, friends, family, fans, and Finish Line Focused. Fantastically fine folks. Top of the morning, balance of the day to each one of you. Today is Monday, July 17th, and I have left camp at about 7:10. So a little early this morning, which is great, and this is the view that I get to walk up to. We call these beaver ponds, and nice little discharge here, some water flowing out of the pond, but look at how pretty all that is. I'm going to walk on down the trail here a second. Wow, there's a lot of flow coming out of that pond. Very pretty. Uh-oh. A little mud this morning too. By the way, I've got on clean, fresh, darn tough socks, which are very comfortable, and I would like to keep them dry. So what a bummer. Look at the mud. I don't know what... Ugh. Oh man, I've only walked a couple minutes. I don't want to get my feet wet. I was telling Cur Dog, it's little things. Clean socks, fresh socks just feel so good on tired feet. And yeah, I don't want to mess those up. And these shoes breathe very well, but that means they let water in instantly. Like, they do not keep water out at all. Alrighty then. Well, so spent the night at Wawayanda shelter. And stayed in my tent, of course, but just pitched it there behind the shelter and had a pretty good evening. I was very glad to be in camp and kind of done with the day. It was a rough day, and I guess it was so hot. It's probably one of the biggest issues or whatever of the day. It's the heat and the back into climbing a lot, which I think through the end of Virginia, the Shenandoahs there, West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania kind of got used to flat, or relatively flat, not the big climbs. And so those climbs are going to have a little bit of penalty with getting these muscles woken back up again, start hiking these hills and burning some calories again. So might take a little while to get back into climbing shape. So it probably took a little more toll on me than maybe it would have. Plus, it seems like the trail miles, this is honest truth, 1,300 and I don't know, nearly 70 miles, whatever we're at, 60 miles. It seems as though it's starting to kind of accumulate on me, like my body's wearing down and kind of breaking down little bit by little bit. So I'm probably feeling things more than I would have earlier. That's just my thoughts. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I seem to be in a little more pain and sleep in a little more pain than I used to lately. So, to be honest, a couple days in New York City, and then the wedding not long after that, a few days after that, are probably going to be very good things for my body. I'm hoping that I can kind of recover some and come back to the trail maybe in a little better shape than I left it. I'm not sure if that'll work or not. Hopefully I don't get away for a few days and then end up, losing some trail legs and some strength. So I don't know. We'll see how it works. But it is a beautiful Monday morning. As Early Riser says, back to the Matrix. For all of you, I'm coming up to a road and I can hear the cars whizzing by. People heading off to work, going about their busy lives. And I woke up this morning and I thought about it and decided I'm going to hike the Appalachian Trail and I'm going to go northbound. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Body overall feels pretty good. This morning my feet were pretty tender, but not too bad. And now after, a few minutes on the trail, everything kind of gets limbered up and feel pretty good. My pack's not too heavy. Still got quite a bit of food, and it's not my normal resupply, so I think I've got a little maybe I don't know if it's heavier than normal or what, but it's hard to judge how much food, especially when you don't know how many miles you're going to be able to do. So I may have a little extra food, but bottom line, my pack is not bad, and it's very comfortable to carry. So no matter how heavy it is, it doesn't bother me much, which is a great thing. Still weight. It's still weight on your body, but if it doesn't bother you, at least you're not thinking about it every step. It's still wear and tear, so you have to be conscious, even if it's comfortable. But anyway, all right, let me quit rambling. Got to cross that road and got some little walkways now. I'll turn and show you. Got these boards going across the swampy areas. We'd heard New Jersey was kind of known for swamps, and yep, I see why. Bogs and beaver ponds and swamps. So, all right, let me put the phone away so I can focus on these planks. You don't want to fall off these things because it's mucky and muddy and miry and murky and molassesy. All right, thanks for coming along with me. Let's see what happens today. All right, so the trail's been like eerily quiet this morning. It's just dense, damp woods, and so there's very little noise but animals, which is beautiful. But as I walked along the trail, I could hear a marsh back there, and I could hear herons squawk and birds, you know, calling and splashing. Anyway, this is the stream that's like coming out of that marsh area, and I don't know if you can tell how beautiful. I just think it's gorgeous. Man, is this a pretty little area here. Unfortunately, the bugs are bad because of that, but look at all the water flowing. It's just a beautiful spot. It's been a beautiful morning. Again, it's quiet. It's like eerily quiet. It's so, you know, a day like yesterday when there were day hikers everywhere, and then today it's just silent out here. So pretty cool. I'm just spending time with the Lord, seeking Him out, and exactly who He is and what He wants, you know, from me this day and for the rest of my life. And I'm just praising and worshiping. Oh man, the Lord, as I walk and trip and stub my toe and all that. Just a quiet time with the Lord and prayer. Boy, that's so nice on the trail. Each morning I get to spend a long time, and I'll be honest, it's not always like super focused. It's very scattered, and my mind will wander for a little bit, and then I'll come back and continue on, and the Lord will bring something to my heart, and I'll pray for that or that person for a while. So yeah, it's just a nice time, and I'll be honest, I need you guys' continued prayers. I've had a little more trouble the last couple days with kind of like mentally or emotionally, just, you know, having the fortitude or whatever to stick with all this. It's bothered me a little more, you know, being sore and in pain. Maybe I think I've been in a little more pain or whatever than normal, and just some things have kind of bothered me a little bit more. So I'm very anxious for my wife, my amazing Halo, to get out here. Today's Monday. She's coming Wednesday night or Thursday, you know, midday or whatever morning. So I'm very excited about that, and then all the events that are going to happen from then on. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. Just came through back there. We are very, very close to the New York, New Jersey border. And those of you that have hiked through here know exactly what I'm talking about. There was possibly this like steepest, tallest little straight up, you know, climb thing that we've had. It was definitely right there with any other lay the trekking poles down, you know, dig your toes in, grab with your fingernails and pull up kind of a thing that we've had on the trail. I should have like stepped back, you know, gotten down, stepped back and filmed it or shot at least a still of it, but I was already kind of committed, and I just kept going and went up it. It was no big deal. It looks way worse, I think, or looks a little worse than it is. It wasn't an easy thing, but it was pretty cool. I really kind of like those sorts of things. They're fun, especially climbing up. Going down them is a different story, but going up is cool. So we are very, like I said, very close to the border of New York, and so what a thrill it's going to be to get out of New Jersey. Our friend Jaws stopped in at the shelter last night, and he's kind of full of life and full of character, and he kind of runs up to us and he says, you know, the best thing about New Jersey is bunches of cuss words. I'm getting out of here. New Jersey's not been his favorite state at all. It's lots of bugs, I guess, and rocks and just different things. So anyway, it's just nice to keep moving forward and having another little milestone. So I'll show you, if I can, I'll show you the border and you can cross with me. How's that sound? All right, I believe we have arrived. There's an AT sign upside down with what used to be an S for south. And that right there, I do believe that stands for state line. There's a state line trail that runs off that way, that runs obviously on the state line. And so right now, I do believe that you and I together have hiked the Appalachian Trail and have entered our 9th state. We have entered New York, I do believe. And I know we've entered New York already on the trail, like back a ways. You bounce between New Jersey and New York a little bit, but now we've left New Jersey. Jersey is history. We've left it behind. And we are now fully and completely, solely in New York. So, yeehaw. How cool is that? Wow. You talk about getting north. We are north. We ain't in Kansas anymore, Toto. Pretty rocky, kind of up on top of some stuff here. Bouldery, not bouldery, but like cliffy, ridgy, rocky. This here, walking up to, is Pinnacle Rock, the highest point of the Appalachian Trail in New York, for whatever that's worth. Ooh, there's kind of the view maybe right there. I don't know where the flag is, if it's more view or not. But yeah, it's like the, oh, yep, looks like perhaps there's a view. Oh yeah. Ooh, and a breeze. Woohoo! Come on up, cur doggy. The king of the mountain. There you go. How do you like New York so far?
I love it. The whole 4/10 of a mile we've been in. Got a lake down there.
Yeah, some kind of a lake. Oh, Old Glory's all twisted up. Why don't you shimmy up there and fix her? This might be called the ladder. I don't know, but I just want to show you the trail real quick. That right there is what I got to go climb. So there's the blaze to prove it. Pray for me. This is the, I walked up here. I wish I could back up and show you. But I'm like, there's no way to climb that. And I see the blaze, but then I saw the rebar. So there's rebar steps. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my best to show you some of this trail real quick, because it's just kind of blowing me away what's called the trail. Everything is like this. Do you go that way or do you go this way? And you're just picking your way through, like pushing between branches to little spots of ground, I guess, and then you're back on all these rocks and up and down. As soon as I turn the camera on, it completely changes. No kidding, it's like we're done. But boy, that stretch around the ladder it just kept like, I kept shaking my head. Really? Is this really the trail? And few markings, and like here, see how brushy it is? It's overgrown and there's limbs and logs, and it's not like you're on the trail. But see, there was a blaze that we just blew up, by the way. But you know, it's just strange. It's not normal. Again, this is like great compared to what I've been doing. It's hard to spot the blazes, and you're going across huge rock areas where you could literally go almost any direction, and you just got to kind of go a ways, like 100 yards, and you'll see a blaze or whatever. It's just weird. But boy, is it definitely more strenuous. It's like a huge workout. I mean, I haven't done any hiking hardly today. Well, a little bit earlier. But basically, I've just been kind of hopping and climbing and stuff. So yeah, I see why people say Southern New York is a wake-up call. Because it is. See, here's a tree that, you know, you have to kind of, I don't know, weave your way through and go under, and I'm surprised nobody has cleared it. And see, here's a spot. Like, look how narrow and brushy and tree that is, but this is where you go. This is the trail. And I'm ducking and weaving, and branches are dragging across both sides of my backpack and going around little trees. It's just odd. And see, here's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just constant like this. You're climbing, trying to make decisions. You know, do I go up there or do I go around this tree? If I go around the tree, you got to duck underneath it. But anyway, it's just different. We've had tiny little stretches, maybe like this before, but not near so long. I mean, we've been doing this for a while. See, I just drug leaves off that stuck to my neck, and see, there's the blaze up there. So they want you to climb up here, which that was about a 2.5 foot step up. Get in shape and get light gear. It's no joke. I wouldn't want to be doing this with the heavy pack. I definitely wouldn't want to do it in the rain. This would be no fun in the rain. It's kind of fun now. I mean, I hope I don't sound like I'm complaining. I'm just surprised at it. It's different. So I wanted to show you guys as much as I've been able to do this one-handed, which is great because there was a lot of it that I couldn't have done. But since I turned the camera on, yeah, but see, here's a spot, like, you got to weave between these tree branches. Normally that would be cleared, and you know, it would be easier to tell where you go. But here it's like it's just been left alone. More of a wilderness or something, fewer blazes, and let's see, do I go up on top or do I go? Looks like I can go around. And then now you go up, see? Ooh, pine needles on the rock. Be careful not to slip. This is a very, very difficult and kind of discouraging for a legally blind person. It's so hard to tell where to go, and it makes me feel like I can't do it, further in the future. So just emotional things that I have to deal with. It's hard. Her dog is so good to kind of stay around so that if I have trouble, he can help, spot blazes up ahead and stuff like that. Because there have been a few spots where we had to kind of walk around a little bit and just try to decide which way to go. Did I mention that we're in our 9th state? 9th state. I don't know if you caught that or not. 9th state. think there's like 820 miles left. So tomorrow we should get, oh, see, I got to climb up this. I might need two hands. Tomorrow we should get under 800 to go. Boy, I don't know if you can tell when the way I'm holding the camera, but yeah, that's a bit of a challenge one-handed, but no problem for a cheetah. A spidery cheetah nonetheless. All right. Let me just step down. Wow, yeah, you need to eat your Wheaties the day you come through here. So I'm pushing brush out of the way. I'm hitting branches with my head. It's just an odd. Just odd. All right. Let's go ahead and stop it. Hopefully you can have a little better understanding of what southern New York and these rocks are like. The guide says it's rocky and strenuous, so be prepared, and it was correct. See here, I don't know what. Are we supposed to climb up that split in the rock? Nah, surely we go around. Yeah, it looks like maybe you can go around and go up over there. See, this is what I'm talking about. There you go. All right, New York continues with its just, you know, cliffy ridge here. But what a cool view. Nice lake down there. I can hear people riding jet skis. That would be fun. All right, while I am getting my rear end kicked by these abrupt, sharp rocks and stuff. I say sharp, it's not like, you know, not like they were in Pennsylvania. This is walking on top of these things, and lots of them, so I don't know where I go. I'm gonna guess that I go this way. Ugh. Yes, there's a blaze. Blowing that one up. Ooh, I kicked that one too. I stepped on it. Oh, nice breeze. Thank you, Lord. I am soaked. It's as though you dumped a bucket of water on me. Ah, oh, nice breeze. All right, Bellevue Farm Creamery. Been hearing about this for a while. So we have walked point 2 up the busy road to check it out. Get some creamery. I'll let you know how it is. Hopefully they have some food. Wow, oh wow. I think this is maybe the best view of the day. Best view in a while. This is remarkable up here. I'm going to turn slow so you can see over here. My goodness, this is fabulous. Remarkable. Ugh. Big climb up. We had to climb. Hey, there's Cur Doggy. Down there. Come on up, there's a breeze. He just came out of the woods. We left our creamery, whatever that place was called, and it was yum delicious. A great place to stop. On the trail you could charge your phone and get some fresh water. I back flushed my Sawyer filter a dozen more times and tried to get it revived. I don't know if I was successful. Woo. Hang on. Don't know if I was successful or not, but it had slowed down extremely slow. So the beaver pond water was hard on my filter. Man, I better put the phone away. Alrighty. Oh, there was a blue blaze trail around this. That's what those blues. Okay, there's a blue blaze trail around these rocks. In case you didn't want to climb them. I don't know if Cur Dog knows that. He's definitely not opposed to a blue blaze trail. All right, let me go for now. Hey, this is cool. Feel good after lunch. A lot of times I can't like take you with me as I hike because it's too difficult. Here's what we just went through. Now you're going to get to walk with me for another couple minutes. I always like that on other people's videos, and the time definitely didn't bother me. Like, that was valuable to get to walk with people. So hopefully you find this valuable to get to walk with me. I'm on a pretty steep side. There, it's better. Side camber. Looks like we go down this way. Ooh, it's pretty steep. I'm so glad it's not wet because my shoes would be slipping and sliding, but they're not. Because it's dry out, they stick pretty well. So I'm very thankful for that. But, all right, let me, okay, step down anyway. Yeah, I like going along hiking with people, especially on some of these tougher sections, so you can kind of get a feel for what it's like. So hopefully you can see, you know, the rocks, and maybe you can, I don't know what the depth perception's like, but maybe you can kind of tell. Oh, there's roots and some sharp rocks. Made it through. All right. Boy, those two toes that always give me problems haven't given me problems in, well, maybe one day out of the last like week or less or more. And today they're kind of starting to hurt a little bit, like I need to tape them. So that's a bummer. I haven't done anything yet, but I may have to. We'll see. I think we had about 7 more miles to do when we left the creamery. And let me look at the clock. I think it's 2:30 right now. So that's not bad at all. We got out of camp so early this morning that gives you so much more time during the day. You can take your time and all that. Anyway, it is blistering hot in the sun. Crazy hot. Not bad in the shade, but the sun is intense. All right, let me stop. Ouch. You don't need to go along all this with me. Whew. Oh boy, all right, let me stop. Yep, this is kind of what we're doing in New York, just walking along these ridges. Show you this big deep crack here. It goes all the way up there. It just came down off of that. Boy, was that a beautiful view up there, and a neat, here's the step gotta go over. Anyway, pretty cool. The last set of rocks and this one both have blue blaze trails around them that you can avoid going up there if you don't want to, or if it's icy or whatever, because there'd be no getting up or down if it was icy. But if you can, it's worth it. It's pretty neat. Oh, big jump up. All right, I guess I better keep stopping the videos, or this one will be an hour long. All right, check that out. We're here at Fitzgerald Falls, and there you have it. There be the falls. Got some nice, pretty clear and fairly cold water here, and just cameled up a bunch, drank a bunch, and filtered some. I even made my yummy afternoon drink, so I'm enjoying that, and will continue to enjoy that for the rest of this afternoon. Don't have too much more to go. I think it's about a little over 3 miles is all. And it is now it's 4 o'clock. All right, got a couple friends here. And this is one I've been talking about, I think, on the camera. So go ahead and tell us who you are and where you're from.
So my name's Trail Mix, and I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Just went swimming, and now I'm just hanging out for the day.
Perfect. Yeah, you're camped right over there?
Yep.
Yeah, what a great campsite.
It's pretty cool.
Great. It's been fun hiking with you and talking with you.
Thank you.
And we got one more over here. Here's Jaws. I mentioned, I think last night. One step that way, so the sun, perfect. All right, well, yeah, I already said your name, but tell us, where you're from and what's going on.
Hey guys, this is Jaws, originally from Worcester, Massachusetts. I live in New York City now. Just had a nice shower. Don't let people fool you. Hikers do bathe sometimes. I'll be moving on with y'all in a little bit. Got a little bit further to go today, but kind of wish we came across this every day.
Yeah, very much so. And you're hiking with Hook and Swiss Miss in the same organization?
Yes, sir. So Hook and Swiss Miss, they're two co-hikers hiking with Warrior Expeditions. They're non-profit. They sponsor about 10 veterans each year to come out and hike the Appalachian Trail, and they do a number of other trails as well, but I'm one of the 10.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, it's been cool. Yep, hanging out with you. So thanks, Jaws.
Yeah, rock on, guys.
All right, guys, I'll wrap up the day here. We are just crossed a road, and some very kind soul, or maybe a couple kind souls left bunches of gallon jugs of water right back there, and so we were able to get some water without having to filter beaver pond overflow. So wow, thank you to whoever leaves water there. Looks like we might camp right here. Not sure. Dog carried that water down just for like in the morning and stuff, and he's going to take the jug back, but he walked on up the trail a little ways just to see if there was anything a little further from the road. So either way, I'd like to get a little further from the road. I wouldn't mind even hiking on a little bit. It is 5:40, and it's been an exerting day, but it's been pretty fun and rewarding. I don't feel too bad. My pads of my feet are definitely tired, and the that toe on my left foot, that the second smallest one, is a little barking at me, but not too bad. So anyway, the bugs are pretty bad. I'm going to need to do something, whether I keep moving or start getting set up and put on some bug spray. So God is certainly good. He is, revealing himself to me each day in different ways. And I just want to, again, thank all you guys for coming along with me, for your continued prayers and encouragement. I could not do it without you. I am looking forward to Halo coming out here. Today's Monday. She'll be out either late Wednesday night or sometime probably early on Thursday. So, yeehaw. Thanks a bunch, and talk to y'all tomorrow.